What's up? It's your boy, Pouncing Duck, quack quack, and I'm back, and seeing as the sweet embrace of death has yet to grace me, I'm gonna be talking about Conqueror's Blade again. I'm gonna be fucking your brain pussy and cream pieing it full of information. Hashtag forbidden duck knowledge. We're gonna be talking about what your weapon says about you. But first, a word from our sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. Today's video is sponsored by one of the biggest mobile role-playing games in 2023, and it's totally free. Currently, almost 10 billion users have joined Raid over the last 6 months, and you're still missing out on it. It's easier to start now than ever before with Raid's Indentured Servitude program for new players. You get a daily login reward for the first 90 days that you play in the game. So what are you waiting for? Go to the video description, click on my special link, and you'll get 50,000 silvers and a pack opening addiction as part of the new player program to start your journey. Good luck, and I'll see you out there. So, your weapon class. It's probably the most important choice you make in Conqueror's Blade, aside from choosing to uninstall. And the same way crystal-obsessed white girls believe astrology can tell them everything about another person, your choice in weapon tells me everything I need to know about you. And since I'm lazy, we're breaking this into a two-parter. First up, an easy one. No dachi. You're a weeb, plain and simple. You love to talk down to anyone that you can corner about how watching anime with the subtitles is the only way. And just to get up on my soapbox here, no it fucking isn't, Shinobi. If I wanted to read my fucking cartoons, I would pull out a Garfield book. You're not some anime purist, you're an asshole. But to get back on topic, the typical Nodachi player is the type of guy that wore fingerless gloves and the Naruto headband to school and could be seen practicing his jutsus in the corner. The Nodachi player will hold a door open for a pretty girl and then be upset when she doesn't immediately blow him as thanks. Next up, we're going to take a look at longsword players. If you could actually say they play the game. The typical longsword player can only be trusted with one thing: push the heal button. But don't let him fool you, the longsword player would rather die than do what someone tells him. Sure, he'll help the team, but only when it benefits him. The longsword player is perfectly fine losing as long as he still gets MVP. This is the guy that says he'll help you move, but is only interested in moving your wife's things so he can snag and sniff her panties. Ladies, this is the guy that says he'll eat you out after you blow him, but then he falls asleep after he bricks his baby batter into your eye. And they say romance is dead. After that, long bow. You really like Lord of the Rings, but not cool characters like Gandalf or Sam. You love Legolas. Except Legolas was useful to the Fellowship. Your usefulness comes in one form: a cautionary tale for everyone else to know why they shouldn't play longbow. All you are is an anchor for your poor team to carry, and make no mistake, they hate you for this. They might not say it, but trust me, they hate you. And when you're not around, they actually get a chance to know what winning feels like. So really, what I'm saying is, longbow players are the most selfish players because they'd rather live their self-insert elf life than contribute to the team. Which leads us to short bow. Not to be confused with short bus, which is what the longbow players take. But short bow is like that 5'2" guy that overcompensates for his height by trying to be as alpha as possible. No one takes this guy seriously, and spending any more time on short bow might validate him. Next. Dual blades. You're the guy that shouts, "Oh, so you think you're better than me?" when he gets into arguments. It's your only move. Which is why dual blades is such a fit for you, because you only have to push one button. Either you get the kill and can brag about being a stud, or you get the assist and can brag about being a team player. Either way, you're an asshole and everyone hates you. We all hope you get hit by a car. Poleaxe. The only way you can have fun in a video game is if you're causing someone else to not have fun. You would rather uninstall and never touch the game again if it meant losing rough justice. Poleaxe players are only able to achieve sexual climax when someone gets mad that they can't push their buttons, and they wouldn't have it any other way. And that brings us to the last weapon in this video, musket. Don't let the closet full of Ed Hardy's clothes, the lifted pickup truck, and the increasingly growing gun collection fool you. "I'm a badass," is what the musket player often screeches. The musket player is the type of guy that buys all sorts of military gear so he can look cool with his $500 chest rig and have his beer belly still sticking out. When not having shit aim at this game, he brings that mediocrity and shit political takes into Tarkov. Incidentally, this is also the guy that gets pegged by an American flag dildo. And that's the first half of what your weapon says about you. Make sure you stay tuned for the next video.